Hi there, I'm OniZombies, and I went to PAX East with 6 of my friends. I'm now recognized as a content creator, which means I'm invited to these events to network with other individuals. That said, I needed to awkwardly figure out how to interview someone and also use a microphone.
Hey, would you like to say anything?
Fuck you.
But if you haven't noticed, I mainly upload Dying Light 2 content on here, so it was quite a journey.
Friends, we're out here playing games at PAX East. Now, we've been given exclusive access to zombie games, Discord, and also whatever the fuck this game is right here. This video will be a combination of my reviews, interviews, and a bunch of other things of my experience at PAX East. So sit back, grab your cooties clementines, and let's get right into it.
The first game that we have up, me, Joe, Tyler, and Michael all played together as the fucking Ninja Turtles. Now, I do have to give you some insight. This is Joe.
Not working.
That's very sad, Joe.
This is Michael.
I got a Shantae.
How much was that? I just spent $400 on a chair.
$599.99.
And this is Tyler. Now you're all caught up to speed. We played as Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, and also Splinter. In this 4-player co-op beat-em-up game, you beat the absolute living shit out of these thugs. Your goal, stop April O'Neil from drinking her boyfriend's blood. Your goal, use power-ups, fight major bosses, and overall, have a good time with your friends. Like, look at that smile. That damn smile right there. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I rate it 6 pizza slices out of 8. It's a solid game. Buy this fucking game. I then went to go play Hello Neighbor 2. I turned on real life games journalist difficulty and was tasked with my biggest obstacle yet, trying to figure out how to put the headset on. But once I did, I learned that Hello Neighbor is a game whose AI constantly learns and adapts to your playstyle. It's a game about your creepy neighbors and you gotta do what you gotta do in order to solve the mystery about the missing kid. Honestly, it's not my type of game. I see the appeal, but it just isn't for me. I'm not a big puzzle, exploration, slow-paced type of guy. My pea brain has the attention span of a... what was I saying? I mean, I literally went to PAX for content, and instead, I just went outside, looked at Dunkin' Donuts, and I had trouble with that. But Hello Neighbor 2, cool concept, releasing in 2022, beta coming soon, but after I was done playing this, I was looking for things to do. I tried interviewing people, but had no luck. I found another game to play, but it left me absolutely speechless. I was losing hope. I was trying to find a game that would appeal to me. I was upset. I purchased this $1,000 camera, a $200 microphone, and I can't even prove to my tax guy that this is a business tax write-off. Things were looking gloom. Content was uploading at a 10 out of 10, and I was losing it. But then, I ran into dead fury. Dead Fury is like if you put Days Gone, The Last of Us, and World War Z into a blender, turn that shit on, and out came Dead Fury. It's a remarkable game and definitely one of my highlights for PAX East, but like we stated in the beginning of this video, mainly cover Dying Light 2 content, hence you can see some of the bias here. What I can say is that everything you are seeing on screen right here was developed by this guy right here. It's a one-man show, and arguably it's better than a majority of the shit-stained games that we get nowadays. You remember this, and this, and this, developers with an essentially uncapped budget making the most absolute dog water games nowadays. This guy basically put all of them to shame. There's just something about it where it's refreshing to see and feel the passion this guy had when he was talking to me about the game. It's slated for a 2023 release date at the moment. It will also have a 4-player co-op, and from what he said, it'll also have a very emotional story. So, Dead Fury, I give it a thumbs up. From what I played, pretty fun game. Kept my interest, and I'll be keeping tabs on this one for sure. This made me happy. It sparked my interest again. PAX East was now off to a solid start. We learned how to interview people, we learned how to talk to people, we learned how to network and have good conversations about gaming. Like this game right here. I just walked up to the developer, started chatting with them, and it's a game that essentially tests your GWAM, your gross words a minute. How fast can you type? Play Outshine to find out. Outshine has you typing out words to fight bosses and proceed through levels. Everybody has that one friend who's in your Discord where you're sitting there waiting for them to send their message and then like 10 minutes go by and they're still typing their message, and then you finally get that notification and they wrote 5 words. If you have that friend, I recommend Outshine for him. If you're a normal human being with decent guam, it's also a blast to play. I was refreshed after playing. PAX East, it's looking pretty cool. This is a lot of fun. After furiously typing, I got pretty hungry, so I went outside to go and get some food, only to realize that I had an appointment coming up. So I went back inside and make my way to the Chernobylite booth, which is a survival horror game set in a sci-fi open world in Chernobyl, and this is everything great that I had to say about it. Chernobylite, it's a game, just like how Morbius is a movie. It's definitely one of those games where you should play it not at an event where hundreds and hundreds of people are pouring in. It's a very story-driven game. It's been out since 2019. I will say, while playing, one of the first things I noticed was that Call of Duty 4 Ferris wheel in here. But I also ran into a game-breaking bug where I couldn't proceed or progress, so I kind of just sat there awkwardly. They have a new DLC that just came out. You can download that. How do I transition to the next title? But here's a code for the game. I give Chernobylite a wow, I probably should have gotten food instead. My time at PAX was nearing its end. We had 3 games left to play: Spiderheck, Uragun, and Turbo Overkill. Let's start out with Spiderheck. I played with my editor Sean, who I finally released from my basement, and I also played with my friend Tyler, whose ass I previously just kicked in Mario Kart. Thank you very much.
Losing in Mario Kart.
And then the other Tyler kind of just sat there and watched, but you know how he is every time. I also want to thank Dom, who recorded a lot of the footage of what you're seeing right now, and also took a lot of pictures of me as I was roaming around Boston so that I can increase my social credits. But Spiderheck, a PvP multiplayer game that allows up to 4 players to kill each other in unique and creative ways, and the first to 6 takes it all. Let me be clear with you, this is a fun fucking game. I mean, just look at it. Lightsabers, swinging, lightsabers, bombs, lightsabers. Honestly, just buy this. I think we sat at this booth for the longest time and we were loving it. It's also being made by one guy who unfortunately was not there to chat, but support this game. You can download the demo right now, so there is no reason for you to not try it out at least. There are a lot of good games at PAX East here. There's this one, whoa, not that one. Some of these titles, they need the exposure, and you can be the one to help them out. They're worth it. But now, Uragun and Turbo Overkill. Uragun, top-down view shooter. Giant mechs that can destroy absolutely anything. Are you afraid of spiders? Well, here's 100 of them to murder. Do you hate centipedes? I hate centipedes. Murder a giant centipede. Uragun is a classic hectic shooter. It's in early access, but the path is being paved as we speak. I rate Uragun, and oh my god, please help me, developer. There are so many fucking spiders everywhere. But now, Turbo Overkill, a mixture of Doom, cocaine, McDonald's Sprite, all fused into one place. Turbo Overkill. Doom Eternal on crack. Doom meets Ghost Runner. I want to kiss the guy who pitched the leg chainsaw idea during the game's development. In all seriousness, Turbo Overkill, probably the game that stole the show. There was always a line of hundreds of people trying to get in and play. The developer is one single guy who's kind of just winging it. He's also super chill. He's amazing. He's putting a lot of content into a game that he feels the players will enjoy. The chainsaw leg is so much fun. You just slide around, chopping up everybody. And I want to give this game as much exposure as possible, but it's already doing amazing. It's already getting the attention that it deserves, and it's a beautiful thing to see. I'm gonna end with this. If you like Doom and Doom wasn't fast enough for you, then this is your game. If you like crack, cocaine, and McDonald's Sprite, then this is your game too. But friends, that is everything that I have for you today. That is my experience as a small content creator at PAX East, and it was very much enjoyable. I hope you did enjoy this video. It's very different from my typical stuff. Hopefully I don't wake up to super low views. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for letting me be able to go to these events in the first place. Without all of your support, I wouldn't be able to go and interview Jack Sparrow.
Hey Jack, how's it going? What's up?
Hello, man.
How's it going?
I'm good, man.
Everything going good?
Yeah, it's a fantastic day. Yeah?
Is it?
Indeed it is, man.
Away from home.
Indeed, but the captain gets around, as you know, eh? Yes,
he?
of course he does, mate. I'm sure
how-
you've heard the stories, eh?
How are the courts going? My man?
You know what? That poor sawbear's going through the ringer, eh? Lost a finger, now his life's been on trial in front of the world, but he'll be all right, eh?
He'll be all right.
No doubt about that.
I like it.
I will see you again, eh? Good to see you.
Thank you. Cheers.